Hello everyone, I am back, Strong Sweet Caroline, bringing it back, and I'm showing you guys some stretches today. I've already shown my favorite glute and quad stretches, which I will put those videos up here so you can go check those out. And I had a request to do the hamstring video, so what better timing than coming out of a competition to show how important stretching is. So before I demonstrate my top stretches for hamstrings, I do want to emphasize why I think the hamstring is actually one of the more important muscle groups that you need to stretch. So if you look at somebody's body, the way that the legs attach to your joints is super important. So we have the knee, we have the hip, and when you go to the posterior, the hamstring connects the knee to the hip as well as the lower back. So if your hamstring is tight, where do you think you're going to have issues? The lower back, hip, and often knee. So all the joints are connected and can impact or are affected by your hamstrings. So that's why I think hamstrings are one of the most important muscles that you need to stretch on a consistent basis, not just on a leg day. I actually was going to do this video at the gym, but it was too loud and too many people, so figured I can demonstrate this at home because you can do these stretches anywhere. You can even do them at work, some of them. So, first stretch is super simple, and I learned this in yoga, is the forward fold. So as I'm demonstrating here, the forward fold, you're going to lead with your head and your arms, and you're pushing your body downward. You don't want to try and pull your body, you're leading with it and guiding with it, and odds are your lower back's going to be tight during this movement. So that's why I wanted to show you how important it is to lead with your head and your arms and not pull and try and stretch your body further than you should. So this is the standing forward fold. There's also the seated forward fold. And these two variations, like I said, are extremely important. The seated version, you can also do a single leg, which I'm going to demonstrate right here. And you basically tuck one leg up under you, and then you're going to forward fold towards the other leg and try and grab your ankle or your foot. Depending on your flexibility, you might not be able to reach both of those positions. That's okay. Every single person is at a different phase in their strength and their flexibility. And if you are one who doesn't stretch very often, this is probably going to be very challenging. And that's why we're starting off with these stretches, because these are the basic stretches that I think you can do. So you're going to start off with this regular forward fold standing as well as seated. The next stretch you're going to do, you can do either standing and put your foot on a higher surface, or you can keep the foot on the ground. This is also going to be a single leg hamstring stretch, but you are going to extend one leg and keep the other behind you. So it's very similar to if you were doing like a B stance for, say, a squat or a hip thrust, where your one leg, you're just using it as support, but most of your pressure is going to be on the other leg. And as I demonstrate that here, you are going to be guiding your leg. Once again, you're leaning towards it and guiding with your head and your arm. You're not trying to pull and force your body to make it into that position. So this is, once again, I'm calling it the B stance fold, and you can have your ankle propped up on a couch, a chair, a machine at the gym, a block, or you can keep it on the ground. Make sure that your foot is flexed and that it's pointed upwards when you're doing this position. The third stretch for hamstrings that honestly is super underrated but so important is the lunge. Now I want you to do this as a static lunge, and if you don't have balance, you can hold on to something near you, but you're basically going to start with one leg and have it at a 90-degree angle, and you're going to hold it. You can keep your arms out to your sides. You can have them on your knee, relaxed, whatever is going to be easiest for you. The last stretch that I'm going to demonstrate is going to be another variation of a floor hamstring stretch. But as you're lying on the floor, you're going to be pulling your hamstring towards you with your foot flexed. And as you do this, it's actually similar to how the lunge will stretch the hamstring. So I like to do these one leg at a time. You can do both legs in a baby child's pose position as well, but I don't feel it as much in my hamstring as I do my lower back. So those are my top stretches for hamstrings, and I hope that you will start to take care of your muscles and keep them healthy so that you can grow. And once again, if you didn't know, I do have a Grow and Tone leg program right now that you can get. It's an 8-week program, and I would love to have you try it out. I added in stretches into the program, and it's meant to help you grow your legs and build them over 8 weeks. Quads, glutes, hamstrings, full leg, calves. It does include home workouts as well as gym workouts and upper body days too. So if that's something you're interested in, please send me an email, strongsweetcaroline@gmail.com, and I look forward to seeing how you guys are growing those legs this year. I'm super excited to get this off season going and keep growing and getting my flexibility to improve too. So that's one of the big goals that I've set for myself. So subscribe, share, and like if you enjoyed this video, and appreciate y'all tuning in.